Hi everyone, so today I want to show you how I made this card. So this is an extended barn door card, and I did make this at the end of last year and I did it in a live stream. So this is like the edited version of it. So this was one that I made, this one here that I'm holding is one that I made using first edition Storyteller papers from Trimcraft, which is now DRK Crafts. And then the dies, that's a tonic die. That is either a Coca Rosa or a In Love Arts, I'm not sure which one it is. All the information will be in the description anyway. And then you open it up like this, and then you have this, so it can stand up on your desk or like that, however you want to do it really. And you've got this kind of barn door thing, but obviously that can then tuck behind. If you want to, you can do it so it doesn't tuck behind. You can just do it so it goes on front like that. So you can put it in the envelope like that. You obviously got space on the back to write. It fits in an envelope for a 5x7 card, and as I said, it stands up quite nicely on your mantelpiece or whatever. So yeah, so today I'm going to be making it using my Sunflower Days paper pad, which is available on DRK Crafts, and it's also available on Etsy as well. So go and check those two out. The information will be in the description below. It's also available as a paper pad on Amazon as well, so you can go and check it out on there. So let's get into it. Okay, so you're going to need two pieces of base card that are 6.5 by 7. You're also going to need another piece that is 1 inch by 7, which I've got here. You don't need to score that piece. So the two pieces that are 6.5 by 7, you're going to score along the 6.5 inch edge at 2 inches, 4 inches and 6 inches. And you're going to repeat that again on the other piece as well. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to fold along the score lines. So you want a mountain fold, a valley fold, and then a mountain. Okay, so once you've done that, you should end up with two pieces like this. I've got both my tabs on the left, so I'm going to turn one of them around, so I've got both tabs in the middle. So you've got that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to cut a certain section off these two end pieces. So on this end piece here, I'm going to take a pencil and a ruler, and I'm going to measure down from the top 3.5 inches and make a little mark. And then I'm just going to come over here, measure 3.5 inches from the top down, and then I've got two little dots there. I'm not going to draw a line. You can if you want to, but I'm not going to. And then the same with this one. So it is important that you turn your pieces round before you do this marking, because if you don't turn them round, you're going to be cutting the wrong end and stuff. So that is that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is where those two lines were, we are now going to cut. We join the two lines up, two little dots up, and then we're going to cut across that first panel only, and then it's going to be this. This is my left-hand panel, so I'm going to cut down this score line, but I'm just going to make sure that I cut the score line off. So I'm cutting just on the edge of that. So I actually cut that off. So you end up with that. Okay, and I'm going to repeat the same thing on this one. So you should end up with two pieces that look like that. So now we're going to go ahead and attach the two pieces together. So that piece that was 1 inch by 7, you want to find a matte piece that's 3/4 by 6 3/4, which I already have done stuck on. Now I don't know if you can see this pattern on the top. This is actually a peel off, because I wanted to have a little bit of pattern but not have loads, you know, not have an actual pattern piece. I wanted texture, I guess is what I wanted. So I found a blue peel off and I just stuck it onto my mat and then just trimmed off the edges where it went over the edge. And then when I was happy with what I had, I then went ahead and stuck it onto my white piece. So what we're going to do now is you can either use red tape or wet glue. I'm going to use wet glue, and we're going to put a bit of wet glue onto this tab here, and then we're going to take this 1 by 7, and I'm going to turn it around because I think it's slightly big at the bottom, and we're going to stick it over the top. Now your tab should be 1/2 inch, And if it's 1/2 inch, then that, and this piece here is 1 inch, then that means that it should take up half. You can see that it takes up half of your card. It's upside down at the moment, but I'm going to do it like that because I want to stick this other one on, and I want it to be upside down so it butts up to the one that I've just stuck. So I'm going to go ahead and put some wet glue. As I said, you could use red tape, but wet glue gives you a bit more time to make sure it's all in the right place. And then I'm just going to flip that upside down like that. So you just got to make sure these are on the same side. And then we are going to add that in like that, stick that onto the other side of this white piece, making sure it butts up against the one you've already done, and make sure it's level. And if we turn that over, there you go, you've got your white piece in the middle. So now we want to go ahead and add in our panels. For here you need 6 in total. So you're going to need 6 matte panels that are 1 3/4 by 6 3/4, and on top of that you need 6 pattern panels that are 1 1/2 by 6 1/2. And so I am going to go ahead and put these in. So I've got one there, one there. I've got one there and one there. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those 4 down, and then we'll come back to these in a moment. Okay, so that's that bit there. We'll come back to these in a minute, but if we just fold these front sections over like this, this is where you want to put your other 2 pieces. They're going to go on here and on here. Okay, so there's your front pieces done. So now we just need to deal with these here. Now if you want to, you can put them on the back as well, but I'm only going to do the front because that's all you see. So you just need 2 pieces of matte card that are 1 3/4 by 3 1/4, and 2 pieces of pattern card that are 1 1/2 inches by 3. And they are going to go on the front there. Okay, so I've cut out a little happy birthday greeting from the paper pad, and that's going to go on here. Now it's a bit small, so what I thought we'd do is I've got this flower, so I'm going to put this flower in so it's sort of just behind like that, and then this one here can be just on top like that, and then that way we've got a little bit more of a footprint, but it also will still fit. Just make sure it does actually, it's not too wide for your card. So I'm going to go ahead now and just stick this onto here. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick this on here and try and make it as level as possible. Obviously if you wanted to, you could add more on. I do think a circular greeting is better, so this one here with the big circle at the front, I think a bigger one's slightly better, but I'm happy with this, it's fine. So we're going to go ahead and stick that down. Okay, so there we go, there you have your happy birthday on the front. I probably could have done with doing it a little bit higher, but never mind. And then when it's dry, I'm not going to do it just yet because it'll pop off, you can then tuck these 2 behind. Just double check it first, but because you've put this 1 inch on and you've made sure that the 2 line up on the back, the chances are that you will be able to fit that under because it's just a tiny bit, you know, further apart. And then obviously you can decorate out extra bits if you want to, but as I said, it will fit in an envelope for 5 by 7. So there you go. So I hope you enjoyed today's card. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Go and check out DRK Crafts. They have a whole load of my digital kits, including Sunflower Days. Go and check out Etsy as well. I think Sunflower Days is still on there potentially. And also check out the paper pad on Amazon. All the information's in the description below. And I'll see you again next time. Bye!